Hello. Hello and happy fall equinox. Or first day of fall, depending on what calendar you have and what it decides to call it. Same thing. Night and day are in equilibrium today. And days are only gonna get shorter from here on out. Oh boy. How's it going? Because I tell you what, I had a start to it already today. It was much colder than it has been previously. Not even like warm day with a nice cool breeze, which is lovely. But my ears were burning cold and red by the time I finished walking the dogs. I didn't appreciate that. I don't have any of my winter hats or scarves out. You know, I wasn't prepared for that. I was prepared enough, knew it was cool enough to wear, like, long jeans and a light jacket, but the ears were not ready. Okay, so, it's Tiny Glade time. This game technically comes out in full tomorrow. Now, I know that I've seen some YouTube channels that apparently have access to the full game already, and we're able to put out, like, videos and stuff showing it off. I don't have that. I have the demo still. I'm gonna get the full game tomorrow. You know, unless I am stopped by some other force. That's the plan. You're already raking leaves. Yuck. Sorry you started melting, though. I would happily have traded you. I'm pretty sure somewhere between your sunshine melt and my wind chill ears, there's some kind of happy medium. I just noticed something. There's these little, like, butterflies and tiny birds flying around now. I don't think those were in the demo before last time I played. Also, the sheeps are happy. Okay, so I'm trying to decide what to build. I'm not entirely sure. My go-to is usually a tower. But, I don't know. We could do a little better than that. Hold on, I think this is a little bit loud. Where's my settings? Let's go ahead and bring this down to about half on the master volume. Mostly it's been effects, though occasionally the music peaks. Let's go ahead and do that. Back, continue. I think that's a little bit better. Okay, we still have buildings and walls. We still have, ooh, paths are now a slider for the width. Interesting. Windows and lanterns, unchanged. Colors, we'll see when we pull stuff up. Flowers. Oh, also a slider. Okay, they changed a few things around. Don't get trees or ponds in the demo. That's going to be tomorrow. Hehehe, I am going to be in the middle of this, and I don't have the time to dedicate to this, but I want to anyway. Okay, what should I do? What should I do? You know what? Let's kind of go over on the edge here, as close as it lets me. Alright, it's not gonna let me make that any bigger. Let's bring this all the way down. Yeah, like that. Just 'cause. It's a little platform, and I'm pretty sure if you put a path underneath it, it just turns into, like, steps. That's nice. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing with this. I'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and kind of... Can I stack this on top? I think I can. No. Okay, I can do that. It's got little arches. Okay. Can I... Yeah, I can. Hey, cool. Alright. Okay, hold on. Can I make a gazebo out of this? I can make that. That looks interesting. Why not? Alright, I think that This is another thing I found. They changed the time thing into a wheel, and you can kind of see the time catching up with you. Let's go ahead and bring it to something that has a little more light, and let's lock the passage of time so I can see properly. Okay, that's a structure of some kind. I don't know, what else? That. Make tall. Kinda scoot it away from, like, that whole, like, path business. So there's no archway? Yeah, that works. No, I think I should erase some paths. Hold on. Let's erase some paths right here just so I can scoot that thing in a little bit. Kind of scoot that around. Just so we have a nice way up. There we go. Okay. Can I kind of scoot it in? Not perfectly, but close. Alright. That's something. Let's put some doors up here. Heh. Got vine overgrowing it. Can I double door? Nope, not really. Vine's properly covering that. That's cute. Couple little windows. Oh, what else should I do with this? It looks very lonely. I think we need shape variation. Single story? Kind of put that corner in there. That's fine. Actually, I'm going to make it jut out. And I'm going to put a second little tower, I think, maybe. Just meld it in there. Why not? Okay, here's the thing. There we go. I have seen some people, like, do replicas of entire castles in this. Just in the demo. I'm not sure I really have the, what's the word? Architectural knowledge for that kind of thing. I'm just doing my best. I think lantern on the floor or lantern above? I think lantern on the ground. Oh, it's trying to snap onto the wall. There we go. There we go. This looks like an area for a triple window. Yeah, that's good. Let's see. You know what? I think second building. Just here. Let's get a proper courtyard sort of thing going. I think that's a little too long though. Back it up and pop a tower back there just to fill in the gap. kind of to that end. I'm going to make a bit of a corner piece. There we go. Comfy. Now let's see, that doesn't look like an inviting area for a door to exist. I think that there needs to be something else up here that creates a doorway. Unless, hold on, I think I might have something of an idea. If I can do a smaller thing, like kind of popped in here. Get rid of that. Ooh, we can make a balcony. No, it's not quite what I'm after, is it? I don't know what I'm after, but it's not quite that. I do like the idea of the balcony, though. Kind of like that. Did I just make a carport? That's where the horse and carriage goes. I think I just made a carport. Oops. Not intended, but... yeah. The wheel, I think, should be underneath, quite honestly. I can't put a door there? Interesting, the door thing only works, when it's against that. Put a deck there, you got a sunroom. Yeah, that's true. Hold on. I am gonna go ahead and, first of all... I'm gonna bring that all the way down. Kind of like that. Second of all... my dog just barged right in. Yes, hello, thank you. Buddy, I'm not paying attention to you right now, I know. I know it's a travesty. No! I can't. I'm busy. I'm busy, puppy dog. Someone wants attention. Anyhow. Fastest way to the first floor. Let's go ahead and raise this up. Let's bring that back down. Get that flattened. Okay. Kind of, lower that. That seems about correct. Roughly. I kind of like the little sacks there. Let's leave that be. And now we can get a door in there. How tall is the door compared to the... the struts go right into it. Let's not put a door there. It is going to be a very narrow sort of sun porch. Alright, you know what? Hold on. I need to just adjust a few things. First of all, let's just get rid of that. Second of all... that needs to be taller. which means that in order to match up, this needs to be taller. It doesn't quite work. Okay, hold on. A little gazebo shape. We'll put a roof on it. We'll kind of raise it up, maybe not that much. Gonna raise it up to about there. Pull some sides in. Door on the other side and have the roof wrap around. Interesting. Door on this side or door on this side and have the roof wrap around. Okay. Let's try it. So if I pull the roof out here and maybe like bring it back here. A bit like that sort of thing? All the way? Not quite. Gotta give it enough space if we do that. Huh. I don't know. I think that it's doing something with leaving this gap here. I'm a little uncertain of. You can get these nice pillars by just barely edging it in there. I kind of like those. Let's get a lamp in here. Oh, here's a fun thing. You can now change the color of the lamp lights. Got the yellow, got red, got purple, blue, green. So yeah, you can do like a full like Halloween house with purple lights and make it nice and spooky for the season. Okay, I think this is a start to some kind of structure. What else do we do from here? What? I think we could maybe do another sort of balcony thing. Kind of here. Just bring up the base. Ha. No supports needed. Oh, it's got this weird little, like, okay, so supports are best if you don't want to have that, like, hanging down. Alright, okay. It's the best spot for it. Best dimensions. No. I do want the support, and I think I want it there. There's a shaded flower garden there now. Nice. Okay. And we're really gonna push the flowers thing. Right there. Interesting. It's kind of got this this rock-bordered flower patch thing. So you gotta be careful if you don't want to, like, mess with the, bushes and stuff that naturally spawn in. Wizard Tower is, like, a default for me. Are you saying there should be a separate Wizard Tower, like in this courtyard area? Wizard Tower to the colorful lights. Sorry, I missed it. Absolutely. I think the green ones would be really good for a, like, swamp witch sort of thing. Blue for a more celestial-themed tower. God, I look forward to being able to put water features and trees in. I love the flowers. I want to be able to put lakes around stuff. Oh, can you cut paths through the flower beds? It looks like it. Interesting. Yeah, you can. Okay. Time to recarve that a little. Okay, I think I want a little something here. Crank it around. Something here. There we go. I think maybe one more over here. Let's see. Should be one there. Oh, no! Undo! Undo! Undo the thing! There we go. Fun thing I noticed on one of my older builds, they've got washing line windows, and now the washing lines stretch further than they used to before. Oh, also, corner window. I'd like to be able to link doors the way they can link windows, but it doesn't look like it wants to let me do that. I might be able to widen that door just a little. Yeah, I can widen the door, but I can't do a double door. Oh, there it is! It's 3... Okay, 3 doors gives you a double door. I was wrong. Nice, okay. So I can just kind of widen this one out. Still have ivy growing over it because it just really wants to. That's fine. Okay, I think this is a triple window situation. Yep, it was. I was about to say, I was surprised I hadn't seen any washing line windows come up, but I guess they were just saving it for, later. Okay, here we go. I think this is a good place for a lot of double windows. I like when things just pop up out of nowhere. Also, gable window. That'll do. Whoops. There we go. Let's put some corner windows in. I think it's fun how most of the control you have over things spawning in is, where exactly am I placing this window or door? Okay, I think at this point all I've got left is a little bit of color. So I can do plain, I can have the stripes, I can do brick, I can do the sandy color sort of thing. There's one missing there. And I can do the default like whitewash plaster. I know there's more colors coming. Look at this entire arc of options that someday, tomorrow, I shall have. I kind of like the plaster look for the most part, but I'm willing to make a couple things brick. You know what? Hold on. I think I'll keep those like that and make the square ones brick. Let's make the edges of the balcony things brick. Yeah. Roofs can be either red with moss or green with moss. And I am always partial to a green. So let's just see what happens if I change them all. I think it looks pretty nice. Alright. Brown wood, red wood, green wood. I like the brown, I think, but the red's not bad for contrast. Ha! I like how the trees kind of part so I can see. Am I overdoing it on the purple lights? Maybe. We will find out. Let's go ahead and find out now. How does it look once it starts lighting up? Not too bad. The purple isn't as overbearing as I thought it might be. Yeah, not bad. It'd be nice if I could, like, manually place objects and things, because the, some of these little, like, platform areas, these decks, look a little bit bare and empty, without the ability to put, like, crates or barrels or something just around them or in them. But, unfortunately, those things only spawn when you put in windows, and if I don't have any windows to put in or doors to put in, or I'm limited in where I can place them, i.e. right here, not on the other side, then that's all there is to it. I think maybe there's some more space for lanterns here. Yeah, the yellow mixed with the purple isn't too bad. I'll take my ability to place lanterns down at the very least. It's something. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I somehow forgot to put windows back here. Oh, that is a red light with the sunrise. Wow. Man, you could trap it in that color scheme and probably build your, the other side of Halloween. Like the vampires and the ghouls and stuff. Build a house for them. Alright. We can definitely do it with the red lights. Hello, dog. My dog is back. He very much wants attention. This is unfortunate. I've only got 2 hands. Okay, let's see. I'd say that's a pretty good build for just one go. Let's go ahead and try that thing that I was just saying instead with the, if I can capture that, like, very red portion of the sunrise. Just give it a moment, and I'll lock it in. Alright, let's lock it right there. Okay. Let's just erase everything. Just kind of mess with stuff. Erase paths. Get rid of these. And erase walls. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, no, let's start with the blank slate instead of going, ruins. Though ruins was another interesting way to go. Okay. It's kind of, I think we kind of need a center building here. Kind of long, kind of tall. Yeah, let's get the height on that roof right up there. I can kind of bring it out a little bit too. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe not too far out. I want to put towers in the corners. Bring that down just a bit. Because I think there's a height limit on these. Alright, let's go. Yep, that's about as tall as that gets, but the peak, oh, that can go way up there. That's pointy. Okay. Right about there. Alright. Can't quite snap it on there, but I can get it there. Not quite as tall or pointy there. We're gonna go for a little asymmetry. Alright, that's fine. Another one up front. A little lower. Not quite as tall. That'll work. One more. And I think what we want is a little something here. Narrow. Let's get some spikes in here. Thing is, do I want it on this side? I think I do. I think I want it to go outwards, not tuck in. Let's have another one kind of tucked between these. Why not? Spiky. Too much. Too much. Let's bring that down a little bit. That's fine. Now the thing is, I'm not sure that actually works the way I want it to. A bit like that, perhaps. Okay. Kind of line this up here. Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it up. Not sure I like the front on that. That's all right, though. Actually, on that, I can probably... No. That's better. Okay. Okay. Is that better? What if I scoot it right in? Oh, that's as big as that gets. It is, okay. That's as big as that gets. Alrighty then. I think that's as centered as that gets, too. Okay. I think I could do something back here, too. can't go any further out, so I can't put pillars. Interesting. Alright, okay. I can, kind of decorate it up, though. That's interesting. Yeah, just get some random crenellations back there. Completely unnecessary, but kind of cool looking. Alright, okay. I don't mind that. Let's do another one. Yeah, that fills that space. Okay. Gotta be careful of that in-demo circle. Alright, that's a real spiky tower. Okay. Bring that down a little bit. Bring that down a little bit. Okay, there we go. There we go. Sometimes building a castle is really just asking yourself, how many tiny side towers can I stack onto a big one? Yes, puppy dog, why? What is it? I can't right now. Please. Please go lay down. Please go lay down. I'll play with you later. Go on. Go on, puppy dog. Go on. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, I know. I know. Oh, he really wants my attention, and it has to be right now. Hey, buddy, I've got things I'm doing. I do. I've got things I'm doing, and I know you don't understand them. I know. I know. I know. Yeah? It looks like a caricature. Okay. That's something. Let's see what we can do with the doors situation. This is definitely a double door kind of situation. There needs to be not the laundry windows. Right. You can change styles by clicking on them. There we go. Tell you what, the arched windows, the Gothic arched windows, would be great for a Red Dawn vampire castle. Not much I can do about the cartwheels showing up, though. I'd like it without the shutters, but, I guess that's just the double window curse that I've got to deal with. Oh well. There we go. I think a bird just flew in front of the in-game camera. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, let's see. I think the last thing I need is a couple of these. And a whole bunch of lanterns. And paint the lanterns red. Yes. Okay. I think that's roughly even. Close enough. Excuse me. Okay, painting time. This needs to be as red as I can get it, which is really more of an orange, but I'll take it. It's too bad that the dawn light means that the lanterns can't glow. I might have to find just the right spot where lanterns are still lit up, but I can still kind of get that rosy red dawn. I'm not quite sure if I can. I hope to. Okay, I think everything needs to be brick. We're keeping the roof red. That does have a nice glow to it. Half wonder... Nah. Keep it brick. Brick, brick, brick. All brick. And paths. Want a little bit bigger than that. Kind of want to go whoop here. Nice stairs going up there. For a given value of nice. And yes, this would definitely be the point where you definitely want to have, like, the big spooky trees and stuff like that. Maybe a water feature. Unfortunately, not in the demo. I haven't messed with much terrain elevation. Hold on. Let's kinda screw with that a little bit. All my proportions are going off because I didn't think of this before. Oh well. I'm just throwing it in at the end like spice. That's all. I need to bring that down because I need to have that be even. Thanks much. It's eating my doors. Ah, that's better. Got rid of the wagon wheel. I want to be able to put, like banners and pennants and stuff up, too. Tell you what, I'm definitely looking forward to the full release of this one. Alright, this is more blue. I'm not getting lanterns. There we go. Oh, they turn off well before the dawn. Interesting. Okay. I'd like to see the windows glow sometimes too. Right now though, I'm not getting that. There we go. Now we've got windows lighting up. It's not the most pleasing shape. I've seen far better. But heck, it is a it's definitely a study in towers. I've got an empty space here. Once again, if I had like a banner or something decorative, I would definitely put it there in the middle above the door. Alright, let's reduce it to ruins. Ruins and rubble. Hey, there's one tower still remaining. Not for long. Kind of clear out some overlap so that it looks like it actually belonged together at some point. It's interesting seeing the internal bones of the thing sometimes. Alright. Yep. And with that... Oh, look at that, it's all overgrown. Can't seem to get much in the way of, bushes going, for some reason, but... Something I really like about this is it's almost as fun knocking things down and making it into ruins as it was to make the thing in the first place. I do think for this sort of thing, though, I would like to have a erase all, like, return to start button. Not something that's easy to press by accident, by any means, but just something that's like, hey, I want to start over. I want to start from scratch on this particular build. Like, if you make something and it goes all wrong, and you're like, oh, I don't want to keep going with this. It'd be nice to have a single button, get rid of it option. You did not want to flatten. Okay. Okay. One last thing. One last thing. Yeah. We make a sheep fly. We raise the earth. That is absolutely ridiculous. It's wizard tower time. All circles, only circles. Now, do we start with a really wide wizard tower and then tower up from there? I think we maybe should, because I think what we do here is we make a base. And now we build wizard towers. I think that might be dead center. Okay. Tall. Okay. It's as tall as that gets. Gotta have a very pointy hat. Gotta throw a, max in demo. Okay, so we can't go any higher than this. So I can't do little, like, side tower things, up high on it. That's fine. That's fine. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and let's make a collection of wizard towers. Kind of has to come off of the main part. That'll do, that'll do. Shapes. Nothing but circles. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Actually don't like that as much as I thought I would, so that's gonna go back down. Yeah, that's better. Okay. You know, my first thought was, I'm gonna have to put paths underneath that in order to get rid of the stuff poking up. Now I'm like, no, it's growing between the cracks. That's supposed to be there. Clearly. However, I am going to have to put some pathing in order to make steps. So, we've got path here. That'll do. Okay. I think I want to do something. I think I want to do something goofy. Yeah. Why do I want this? I don't know. It just feels about right. Of course, there would be an unnecessary, like, additional platform along the way. You know? Yeah, like that. You know what I haven't messed with? Walls. Let's get some walls in here. Do 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 do. All the way around. It's kind of wobbly, but that's okay. That'll do. Good enough. I think I definitely want the arches higher. Could make the whole thing taller, honestly, but I think that's a little too much. Could make a very low wall with very tall arches. I think that's fun. Okay. So, I think the next step is an egregious number of lanterns. Ooh, I think I can hide the lantern inside the wall. I might be able to do that. Hold on. Yeah, it's kind of tucked in there. See how well I can get the other one, because a lot of it has to do with the angle I'm at. I can rotate them. I just want to be able to see if I can get them, pretty much. It looks a little silly with two, I'll be honest, so even though it's a little off-center, I'm probably going to go ahead and get rid of one. Ha! Look at that! Gonna do it again. A little off-center. That's fun. I like that. Like, it's not perfect, but with a lot of tweaking and attention, you could probably get that centered in there pretty well and also very well hidden. Okay, so we definitely need a couple of lanterns there. We need a lantern here. A lantern here. Yep. Probably a lantern somewhere around whoops, misclicked. Somewhere around here. This is an appropriate number of lanterns. I will do more. Tower 1 and Tower 2. Time to get this place decorated up. I don't necessarily want the wheel. But the wheel seems to be happening no matter what, so okay. Let's just kind of go up the line. Well, this is going to be silly. Whoops. More lanterns. There and there. More windows. I'm going to scoot these a little closer. That needs a window. This area definitely needs windows. And then some. And now we just kind of go... No notes, perfect. Look at that. Oh, yes! We're never using that door. It's never gonna happen. So yeah, this is the part where you just change the window type on one of them and it'll go away. But, you know, for enjoyment's sake. Oh yeah, I can put trapdoors in here. I forgot about that. Why not? Trapdoor down to problems. Oh, goodness. I think this area deserves a trapdoor, too. I think it's a little silly that it's doing those, but okay. It's a trapdoor, and it's got, like, a mining operation, I guess. Anyhow. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Now, the laundry extreme does not go up or down. It only goes side to side, and I'm pretty sure they have to be, like, on the same rough level and not around a curve like that. So if we want another super laundry line, we're gonna have to be a little bit deliberate with it, I suspect. That stepladder really wants to be there. Okay. Okay, I really want to see if I can get a laundry line going across, like, these two windows. So, let's see if I can just kind of... Yeah! There we go! Look at that! Look, wizard robes take a lot to maintain. You know how many scorch marks you have to scrub out of the fibers after you reconstruct them? Okay, it's time to do lights. It's time to do so many lights, because what's a wizard tower if it's not lit up like Christmas? You see, these are actually, like, these are actually necessary and required. Because if you have a low-flying broomstick in the night, you want to be able to prevent as many accidents as possible. That's why all wizard spires must be adorned by blinking lights, especially at the very tops. Unfortunately, I cannot in this game put a light at the very top of the spire, so it's just gonna have to, they're just gonna have to be careful and keep an eye out. If you see wizard lights at night and you're flying, always assume that the highest light is probably about 20 to 30 feet below the actual tip of the tower. It's just safer to make that assumption. And yes, all the lights are blue. Because wizards are insomniacs anyway. So, what does it matter if there's, like, all that, like, blue light keeping them from sleeping? It's fine. It's the price you pay for power. Oh yeah, I am very looking forward to this tomorrow as well, like the whole game. I can't wait to put moats around things. 20 hours. Hell yeah. See, luckily I've got a day off tomorrow, so I can actually get it and play it right away. I'm thinking I might do a little build stream kind of like this. Probably just a bit longer, just because more space, more features. Take suggestions from anybody who wants to throw them my way for what to build. Just for the fun of it. So yeah, usually I stream on Sundays because, you know, I've got the day off, and usually other people do as well. Monday is probably going to be a little sticky because so many people are going to be working. But, that's, I guess, what a VOD is for in the end. I'm a little sad the blue lanterns are... they blend in so much because the light at night is so blue, too. Alright, let's try... purple isn't bad. Green? Green's okay. What's the first thing you're gonna build in this tomorrow? Like, if you have plans, what are your plans? Even if it's just wanting to mess around in a particular seasonal map, or something like that. Personally, I think I'm just gonna start with autumn, not necessarily because it's a favorite, but because it just feels appropriate, you know, today being the autumn equinox and kind of the ostensible start of the season. Just seems like the right thing. Ooh, I like it when people do like actual builds inspired by particular castles and things. It's always really cool to see people, like, either work from a reference or from knowledge and just go, okay, I know the structure of this thing, I know what it's supposed to look like, I'm going to replicate it as closely as I can within the confines of a game. That sounds like that's going to be fun. Yeah, I am obviously not working from any knowledge or anything of the sort. I'm just letting whims guide me. I saw videos of people, when the demo first came out, doing things with, like, replicating flying buttresses. And I think they were doing it by making, like, tiny sections of wall and lining them up and running paths underneath them to make arches and cutting them off and stuff. It was wild. There was... It was very much the feeling of seeing people take something that's not necessarily, like, built to take certain shapes, and then squeezing them into those shapes anyway. So yeah, you can get some... with patience and dedication and, like, forethought and stuff, you can get some really crazy, I guess, building features put into this. Like, is this thing made to have, like, multi-tiered castles and stuff? Maybe not directly, but you can certainly do it. You can certainly get something to happen. Ooh, I think I can make the trapdoors green. Heck yeah. I still think it's so funny that this washing line is stretched right across here. Alright. Well, there's a wizard compound. Does it make sense? Not necessarily. Oh yeah. I think that's a quality of life thing that would be very nice to have. Just the ability to go, hey, paint all windows and doors this one color at the same time. Like, something you can toggle on. Yeah. Something you can toggle on and off so that you can then go back in and say, hey, I want the majority of these windows and doors to be green, but I want certain select ones to be blue instead, or something like that. And then you go in and do the select ones later. Because, yeah, it can get a little bit tedious to go backwards after you've placed a ton of windows and stuff and just go, okay, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. But yeah, uniform color swatch. Just as a quick thing that you can then go and detail past. Because another thing is not just windows, but they're gonna have, like, I'm pretty sure there's banners and flags in here. And I strongly suspect those are going to have color swatches that you can mess with, kind of like the lanterns and the windows and stuff in here. And it's going to be very interesting putting a ton of banners up and then realizing you want every single one to be a particular color. Especially if the options are anywhere near like this. Because that's quite a lot to sort through. It'll be nice to see, basically what they do with this after the release comes out. Because who knows what else they can or will add to it. Like, when I first played it, I kind of thought, oh, wouldn't it be neat to have the flower beds have different colors that you can pick between? I don't know if maybe it's going to be, like, in the base game and it's locked to certain regions. Maybe in fall you'll get, like, the oranges and reds, and in, and other blends in other areas. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. I would not be surprised if that's the way it functions, and that the flower bed colors and designs are in some way map-based if there are different ones. Mostly because I'm just kind of imagining these in like a fall or winter one, and I'm not quite sure that they would meld in there. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I don't know, just stuff in my head for things that are like, I love these colors, but, you know, maybe you want to make a rose castle or something like that, and so you want the pinks, reds, whites, those sorts of things. And it would just be nice to have that as an option. But again, this is a demo, so who even knows? Well, I suppose the people on YouTube who were given early access to the full game would probably know. I have not watched any of them. I've seen them pop up on my feed, but I'm like, I'm going to wait until I get my hands on the full game, and then I'm gonna mess with it and just see what I can find. I want to be happily surprised by things, you know? Well, me too. Because, like, there's a range in my head that feels about right for the game. But the range is just broad enough and has just enough at the far edges where it's like, on the one hand, if it's really cheap, I'm gonna sit here and be like, but you worked so hard. Why is it not more? There is so much here. But then it could also be on the expensive side. Yeah. I guess we'll find out. What is it, T-minus 20 hours still? Something around there. It's, we're at the half-hour mark, so... It's basically... The most meaningful thing is one more sleep, and then we know. Regardless of counting hours, one more sleep. I wonder what this will look like if I change up some of the lantern colors kind of at random. Does it look like chaos? Yeah, it kind of does. But frankly, if you don't have chaos when there's magic involved, then what is even the point? Hehehe. All it needs is for the lights to, like, twinkle and shift between colors. Just have that full RGB, color wave thing going on. Hold on, I've got two blue lights next to each other. That will not do. I'm gonna make this one green again. It's too much red and green on that side. That's okay. Gotta make sure that everything is properly mixed. At least as much as possible. Close enough. Okay. Honestly, part of me wants to just keep this one. And then tomorrow I'll just, like, add paths down into the full game area and, like, a moat and some trees or something. Just have the full equivalent of the houses you see videos of that are synced to the Christmas music, and like every inch of the front yard and front facade of the house is covered in lights. Ah, there they went. They're all turned off now. I kind of wish I could pick up the sheep and put it somewhere. Is that a bird on the sheep's head? Hold on a second. It is. Okay. It's a much shorter stream than usual, but it's also a much shorter game than usual, so I think I'm pretty happy stopping this right about there. Oh yeah, you get, the demo is fully compatible, according to the message on the demo with the base game. So any builds you've made in the demo are going to be available to you in the game. So I can just kind of continue this. Now I have no idea, as of yet, if you're going to be able to, like, switch maps in a build you've already made. Like, for example, these are in the only map available in the demo. Like, this sort of springtime map. Am I going to be able to swap this and say this is now Olden, or something else is now Fall, or something like that? Or do you have to start each one from scratch and lock that in the beginning? I don't know. I shall find out. Yeah, it's just a question that occurred to me. Anyhow, that's roughly an hour and a half of Tiny Glade demo only time, so I think I'm gonna call it there. And gonna do a probably longer stream tomorrow. I'd be pleasantly surprised if you could do the swap, like on a build that's already in progress. I'm not necessarily expecting it. So, fingers crossed, it'd be nice if we could, but no huge loss if we cannot. So, yeah. So plan is I'll be back probably at or around the usual time tomorrow, sitting here playing the demo, and if you can't make it, then the VOD will exist if you need some background stuff. Yep, same time as my plan. I've got other stuff I've got to do, like, at different times in the day, so that's probably my clearest window. And again, VOD will be up after the fact if you need some just background sound or anything like that, either then or a different day. Though I expect you'll probably be playing it yourself, so fair enough. Alright. Well, until tomorrow then. You have a good one and enjoy the game when it comes out. Alright, thank you very much. So long.